What's up? What's up, everyone? So today mostly it will be a granny day. Trying to collect as much money as possible to get prepared for the new caravans. New vehicles, whatever they'll add. So that's mostly what I'm for. Just got my chat up and let's just right straight in. Oh, we did see actually with fish also. Should I try and get the golden fish and see if it helps with food? Should I carry a box full of fish instead of buying food all the time? No, it's wasting time. Well, I could earn a lot more, I think, by just grinding for money. Let's just get straight in. And earn as much money as possible. I'm going to leave everything as is. And just go straight. I believe it's... Everything looks the same. I believe it's that way. Rosewell. Somewhere over there, I believe. It sure does look like it. Wait, no. I think that is the... Yeah. I'm aiming straight towards it, so it's kind of straight ahead. I do need to get some food and water and everything nice. And I believe there's a road somewhere around is this road. Oh, there should be a road connecting to it here on the side. Rosewell. Oh yeah. Somewhere over there, there should be also... Oh, there's a cop here. Wait, if I pass him from the back... No fine. Okay. Oh. We have already stopped. So...
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. That's what we need. And let's move on. We're going straight towards that side. That is that. That I know. We'll move further. Wait, no, actually next to him there's one. Now let's drink a bit. Food went quite good, so we won't touch it. Food will also good here. So only 2 water, miss. 2 water. Thank you. Okay. From here we are going to do as we do each time. I'm going to stay with the same way that I found that is the best way, so go to those 3 rocks, break them, run back towards that sign a little bit further, and all the way back. Back and forth a lot. But we're just gonna see how much we can make. We're just doing that for a while. We know that this is the best way to earn the money. But we're going to actually see exactly really how much and what. That's our camp. Not our sign, it's our camp. It's almost the same thing. That is our sign to come over here. And there we go. We leave that trailer there. Turn off the vehicle, get prepared. Open this. Oh. And start off. With nothing. Second boulder, what we got here is... whatever. We're gonna play lottery. So... mostly it will be trying to gather as much money, getting prepared for the new vehicles. We'll have enough money to probably eventually do almost everything, because they're a bit making it too easy. But we won't spend everything at once, so we'll do it in stages. And the truth to tell you, I really wish that they won't make the other trailers, well, caravans, too much cheap. Otherwise, it will be too easy for people to do so. Like, doing it too cheap, eventually people, let's say the second like me, we have enough money to buy a lot of things. Quite a lot, not everything, of course. The upgrades inside the vehicles are expensive. And they should stay. Also, the caravans themselves, the rest, should be expensive. We want to actually see that it won't be that easy, especially if he's going to implement a automatic way to earn money. I'm scared that that's going to break the game in a way, unless he does it really in a smart way. Because getting automatic money, it could be fun, but also break it. Like afterwards, well, what do we need to do? Think about it. So you get automatic all the time money. Let's start with the basics, with how it sounds. You don't need to do any of what I'm doing now. You're just gonna sit around, maybe for fun fish, and earn the money. Once you have enough, you will get the vehicle, you'll get the parts you need, you'll get whatever you need. And you're done. What else afterwards? Nothing. Wait for the next update, if there will be afterwards eventually an update. You know, sooner or later, well, hopefully a lot later, but eventually there won't be too many updates one after the next, and we will just be waiting all the time. for updates once you have everything to actually move forward. So let's start with the basics. If it's just earning money while you don't do almost anything new, let's say you buy some kind of a shop one time, so you spend a lot of money to buy it and they do the job for you. So I could say in a way, game over. You're going to be a millionaire. You don't need to do anything in the game anymore, and it will be boring. You're just waiting for the next vehicle to buy enough money, and that's it. Unless it's built in a sort of a system that not only, okay, let's say you buy a business and you need to actually buy all kinds of contracts to move forward and earn the money. And the amount of money you earn is not that much money. So at least you do work in an automatic way, let's say delivering garbage, I don't know, delivering vehicles or something. Someone does it for you. But you will maybe get in one of your caravans, let's say a laptop or something that you need to make these deliveries. You need to go into a website, see who wants what, and make decisions what kind of delivery you will do. And it will also take time. So it's not like I press this and that's all. It's all a process. And in the meantime, while you're waiting for the money, you still have more time maybe to come over here and earn more money. Because it won't be automatic money in 5 minutes and you get it. It should take, let's say, 1 to 2, maybe even 3 days, depending on the amount of money you're going to earn. 2 to 3 days waiting in game. That could be a lot more reasonable. Hopefully, this video eventually will move forward. And maybe even the developer will see it, just for him to understand, in a way, what may be a better way. I don't know how he's planning it and what he's building. But this system that he's going to build, because he just wrote automatic way to earn money, and that, in a way I could say, like, kind of scares me that it's going to break the game. And there's a lot of different ways that he is able to build it. Like, I could think of maybe, or now by really a few seconds of thinking about it, one of them is what I told you, and maybe 2 to 3 even other ways that he could build a system to earn this, like, automatic money. But all of it needs to take time. It's not something instantly. You could buy a, let's say, let's give some options, okay? Even you'll hear it, okay, if not, but options to earn money. You could buy a business, first of all, so you need to earn money to buy a business. Now, it could be a couple of different businesses. So let's say you could buy a taxi stop, kind of. So you could buy that, and then you'll have all kinds of, let's say, taxi, orders. So you go on to your laptop or whatever you have, and you see orders of taxis, and you assign, let's say you have 5 to 6 workers. Now you'll need also to upgrade them, so it's scaling up everything. The more workers you'll have, the more money you could make, but the principle of the amount of money you make is the same. So let's say one taxi drive for about a 5-minute drive will be $25. So you could take a lot of those orders and make quite a lot, or just get also a lot of drivers and make some of them that will do short range and some that will do long range. Maybe decide that maybe in the game you need to decide what kind of passengers, like where you take them, or you assign a vehicle to a certain area. Two different options. I could probably think of more, but that's a couple of options. Now let's think of a different business. So let's say delivery. It could be like oil delivery in this case. We saw also missile delivery. We saw missile trucks. So you could maybe do like, not missile, we don't know what it is, but it looked like military trucks. So maybe explosives or whatever. And that will probably be a business that costs quite more. But you could earn there a lot more money. And then you could do these kind of deliveries. Now that will take more time. You shouldn't do it instantly. You should make it longer, more time. 2 to 3 days, but maybe earn a lot of money. So it really depends. Maybe you could also upgrade your drivers that you will have, let's say. And the better they are, the faster they do it. And it increases the amount of money you earn, of course. I'm not sure even where the sign is. I think I lost it. Maybe I went past it. Maybe not. The fog got me confused. I'm trying to understand a minute where I am. I was thinking of that. I think the sign or is over there or we passed it. But anyway, we'll move this side a bit. So that's another way that could be automatic way to earn money while still keeping the game that you are active. So of course you'll need a laptop. You'll need to assign the jobs to certain drivers, maybe earn more drivers and skill them up also. Earn more money. There's a lot of different options. So he calls it automatic money. But he needs to be a bit careful with automatic money. You don't want to make the game automatic. Otherwise, it won't be interesting. People will just stop playing after a while because there won't be too many things you could do because everything is automatic. And I lost where I am. Where am I? That's the way. All of that is needed to, well, you need to take it under consideration. Let's think a minute about other options that he could add. And these options are not that hard to add in a way. Well, I'm not from the game development industry. I am a developer, something else. And I have studied before game development and design, so I do know quite a bit. And of course, you know, with the amount of time also that I play computer games and everything, so you learn a lot of stuff on the way, and you need to be careful how you build it. So hopefully he already understands this. He built it. The base that we got, even though I heard, again, I was not in the channel from the beginning, I heard a lot of complaints that it has released a year after and it still didn't get to the specs that people were waiting for. I don't know what happened here. I'm not interested to listen to that. I'm interested on actually what came out, what we got eventually, and how fast did he handle problems. And he handled it almost immediately. Same day you had an update to fix the it was the gas that was not working correctly. Done. Second day update. Done. More fixes. He was working on it aggressively. And you know what? that's quite a bit of W. He does owe it. He should get a huge W for that. And now it's just a question, how will this game move forward? I really do hope that this game will continue to improve in the good way. And even if there could be mistakes on the way, and let's say he updates the game, the automation really works in a way that destroys it for players, let's say like me, that like to progress really fast, but in our own way. So I will be grinding. You see me here almost every day, getting prepared for the next update, getting more money to also show you how we could move forward eventually. I know that there's almost no one for now watching, but whenever eventually this is going to, maybe the game will explode, all of this content will be already out in YouTube or other places. You'll just see it. And it could help people eventually like move forward. Understand what is better to do, or some of the stuff that we've done up until now. So yeah, the first couple of days is actually understanding the whole game, checking out all kinds of things that we had here. Also reviewing the bugs that we found. We would try to get a lot of glitches going through, and we were able to get to all kinds of places. We were testing all kinds of stuff, and of course Dioko was sending all these clips to the bug team. So everything kind of we tried also to document and move forward, that they will see and understand it. Hopefully we will really see a good progression, and I really do hope so, because this game does have quite a good potential, especially when it's open world. So not like one of these games that you play it, you get to the end of the story, and the game is dead. That's it. There is an option here to always move forward. So of course, also as we see, map. At the beginning we just had all of this. Now we have also this popping up on the side. All of this popping up. This was before somehow a bit seen, but now it's covered. But still, this. Everything is popping out. There's more stuff. So it shows that there's a lot of potential to progress here, to build it up even bigger. And hopefully that will be crazy good. And today, with also AI and everything, maybe he will slowly understand also how to really integrate AI into it, and who knows? If you ask me, add NPCs that are APIs, accidents, and they could get mad at you and try to attack you. That could be hilarious. Add NPCs that maybe they're robbers, and you could see sometimes vehicle coming around here and trying to steal stuff, and also attack them back, have a weapon, have something. So yeah, for now it's really mostly just enjoying the driving around and building up your vehicle and stuff like that. So yeah, you're not going to do a full war game out of this. But small stuff, you know, don't add weapons. Add like baseballs. Add maybe a taser in case someone tries to rob you, so you could tase them. Add simple stuff. And also when you play with other friends of yours and you tase them, that could be funny. Yeah, you don't want to kill them, but maybe there's a cool animation going off at the same time. I could come up with like millions of the ideas for this game. There's so many ways to just make this game grow. Build it up. But it really depends on him. Eventually, maybe, who knows, maybe one day he will even want to talk and we could just chat together and think about all kinds of options. Yeah, I would love to give him a lot of ideas. Optional ideas, understand what he wants to put in and maybe help him also improve it. Who knows? Not asking anything back for it, yeah? I'm just here. Playing, and for sure, for fun. To help someone improve and see it improve. And actually this game that looks and could move forward quite good. I would love it. But yeah, no, for now, while it's quiet here in the channel, I'm just going to, in a way, grind here a bit more. I'm going to try and just get as many rocks as possible. Maybe now I'll be silent for a while. No, I don't know. Drive around, still try to gather. And if someone will come here and start talking, of course, I'll be right here. I'll be quiet, and maybe later on I'll think about more stuff to talk. But for now, I think I will kind of be quiet and continue grinding. You know what? I just thought. Let's look a minute at something. Updates. Well, these are the stuff that they've done now. No. Want to see a minute. What did they exactly say next update? Or they're planning automatic money making, money jobs, whatever. Cargo transport jobs. So yeah, that's kind of what we're talking. Just depends how he handles it. Hopefully we'll handle it good. New caravans, new small map, sleeping system, NPC, okay, keyboard binding, okay, mapping, okay, and more. So we didn't talk a lot more. Let's talk maybe a bit about the cargo transport job. So as we said, cargo transport job, we actually kind of talked about it. I would like to see really a place that, if you ask me, a place that you buy, you need to earn money for that. So it's not that simple. I don't know, earn 60, 70, 80,000 K. Okay? And I'm going high. Yes? A lot of money. You shouldn't make it so fast. Because after you get it, it will be maybe a little bit easier to get money. But you don't want it always to be that easy. So expensive. Crazy expensive. Okay, maybe I 50, 60. Okay. Now the job, how it works. It's not that it, I hope, it's not that it's going to be automatic. And what I mean, let's say you buy that business. Hopefully, it's not just going to work automatically and always get you transport of goods. And depends also how long will it take to get, like, let's say every day you earn $2,000 to $3,000. Okay, that's fine, reasonable. But I hope it's not going to be like that. I would like it to be a bit more interactive. And what do I mean? Is like we said, you get a laptop, you get another menu button or a tablet, something that you could kind of control the business. You could send a driver according to missions. So always have randomly all kinds of different missions. Hopefully they'll really be random to random areas in the map. So just in the code itself, I would have done like take the whole map. So take a certain area of pixels from one side to the other, each time randomly, calculate from the business to that area and show like a price, have a certain price kind of limit. The further it goes, the more money it is, but the longer it takes. And it also depends on the experience of the driver. So if the driver is like, let's say you just got the business, so you don't have really good drivers, they're basic, it will take them maybe longer. It could be damaged on the way. And you could lose money out of it. So you can't control it too much. Hopefully he passes everything fine. But it could be damaged. It could be delayed, let's say, if he got, let's say, there's an option for him to get a flat tire. And if he gets a flat tire, so you need to call a service for him, or you could go by yourself and fix it, in a way. Give us the option to kind of come and fix. Yeah, you don't have to add tools, but you could kind of see on the map where he is, drive to him, and get to the tire and just press, let's say, F to start working on it, and it will fix it. Or now, maybe later on, to add really features for basics. So that's an idea. Of course, these drivers you could hopefully level up. Level up a driver, maybe get more money. Also get always the goods delivered in better condition. Stuff like that. And of course, after you do that, the stuff do come in a lot better. And also, you get more money for that. So for the long run, maybe it takes longer to upgrade. Maybe you have a couple things to upgrade. Let's say like we've seen in other games. So it could be driving speed could be upgraded. Maybe cargo handling could be upgraded. And maybe also add something like patience and temper, stuff like that. You don't upgrade it, maybe he is really impatient and you'll see him road rating and maybe you get tickets because he does stuff like crazy. So you really need to also look at the skills of the person before. So it depends on a lot of things. That could be really interesting. And that's the only ideas for, of course, that cargo delivery. Now also maybe level up the truck itself. So when you start, maybe you just get a van, a regular van. Maybe you need to buy a van first of all for them to be able to ride it. Also an option. And we saw vans that are actually, you are able to build and actually level up also in a way. Get that. Drivers. Update the vehicles eventually to bigger, I don't know, even trucks eventually. For them, it's only for a business. So you could buy trucks for the business. Eventually earning more money. The more load you bring, the more cargo you take, the more money you earn. The more experienced the driver is, the more cargo he could take. So everything depends on all of this scaling. Now it's a huge system to build. I don't know if he planned for exactly something like that or not. But if he is going for something like that, that will be the best and correct way, I think, to build it. Really building a whole system up, and that should take some time. But if he will do it, that could improve also the game and gigantically. Of course, there's other options later, so he just put the, as we talked, only cargo. But you could do just for fun, like taxiing or bus, because he wants to add maybe the bus stops. Maybe you control the bus. You could buy the bus station or whatever you call it. And then you could earn from transporting people from side to side. Or maybe a taxi area for taxis. Who knows, maybe eventually you could also get an airport for more cargo and abroad kind of, and then earn a lot more. It's an option if you really want to go far, but make it really expensive. Not something easy at all to get to. Should I move forward? I don't know. It's really, I could give like so many different examples. Oh, he should add a horn, just for fun. Add a horn that it could also bother other NPCs eventually if they are AI. Add also more radio stations that we could kind of maybe control, even if you have a bigger caravan. So maybe you have actually like multimedia that you could control, like a real screen here. That could be nice. Did I turn off the engine? Yes. I could just continue on talking about all kinds of options. But I won't just give too many options. If he is interested, I believe he can contact me or Dioko. He could find us easily on Discord or whatever. Same names, same thing. Or even if it's one of his mods, also. needed to remove something from chat that just bothered me a bit. Oh, and you should fix also with the radio that always when you go away from it and you go back eventually, so it like restarts the same song or a different song. It doesn't really continue on, so like we hear that song, go back, oh, it's from the beginning. Oh yeah. I think since his last update, he even made it harder to find rocks. not only that he tried to fix it, but it seemed like a lot of people also said it's just harder. But now it's even harder. Oh. At least we have that. It really made it a lot harder now to find rocks. It is possible, it's just really hard. Maybe I should stop just going back and forth because I barely get anything, but just drive around and find whatever rock. I do get some, but oh, too. Yeah, I'm gonna drive around.
Let me try some. Nice, but not one. Oh, there we go. Another one. Do need to make it a bit more. This side, I have too many rocks on this side. Changes all the weights. Don't see anymore. Sometimes I feel like once you break a couple of rocks, unless you don't really drive far away, they don't respawn. And you could barely find them. Hopefully we'll get a couple more good stuff here. I do wish we'll get more stuff. The chances now... Something has broke the whole system in a way, I think, by gathering these stones. So yeah, you get them, but you need to really grind now. A long time to get almost anything. I'm already an hour in and that's what I got, so it's not bad. But also it's an hour of already just driving in circles, breaking every single rock I could find. And they do spawn back, but it takes them a while. And this actually is the best spot that I've found with the 3 rocks. Especially if you do my other trick that you just drive back and forth quite far. But I tried it today, I barely got anything out of it. Always I get these small ones. Sometimes I got bigger ones, but most of the times it's the small ones over here. Oh, could it be that I missed a rock before? Maybe I should try and drive a bit further out to other areas that maybe there's other kinds of rock. Not like other kinds, but like maybe I'll find a certain area that there's more rocks together eventually. They'll be further out somewhere. Maybe I'll have better chances there. I just remember one thing, that if I drive too fast with all of the rocks, they disappear still from the car. So we're going to try and sell these for now.
Roswell's finest seller. Let me see what you've brought. Wow, perfect. Welcome, bro. Any fresh meteorite pieces today? Roswell's finest seller. Let me see what you've brought. Wow, perfect. Welcome, bro. Any fresh meteorite piece? Roswell's finest seller. Let me see what you've brought. Wow, welcome, bro. Any fresh? Roswell's finest seller. Let me see what you... Wow, perfect. Welcome, bro. Roswell. Wow, perfect.
Really, last one.
Welcome, bro. Any fresh meteorite pieces today?
That was about 10k.
Roswell's finest cellar. Let me... Wow, perfect. Welcome, bro. Any fresh meteorite... Roswell's finest cellar. Let me see. Wow, perfect. Welcome, bro. Any fresh meat? Roswell's finest cellar. Let me... Wow, perfect. Welcome, bro. Any fresh meteorite?
Guys, thank you, but I'll be getting out here for tonight. We made about 20,000. Not exactly grinding all the time only for the rocks, but most of the time. So yeah, see you all next time. Peace out.